Hello guys, good morning. So after dropping my my profit on volatility 50 this morning, I thought I should just go ahead and analyze the chart a little bit. Let some other persons get an insight of maybe what they should be looking out for on particular trades I trade take. You understand? Particular market or pairs I look at. You understand? So that being the case, we would get to analyze this particular pair. Let's start from the top. The first pair I'll look at. So we'll get to analyze the volatility 10, volatility 25, and volatility 50. So you see, those are the pairs I watch, and those are the pairs I stick with. So now, starting with the volatility 10, yeah, we just basically go down to, let's check the weekly time frame today. So now we check the weekly time frame. We can see that on the weekly time frame we are on a downtrend. Now something else we could add again on the weekly time frame is we have this base. So we have this area of interest, which is this point. So for you to see it clearly, yeah, so we have this area of interest, which is this point. Draw base drop, you understand? So based on that market, we could see that market have reacted to it several times. Reacted to it at this area, reacted to it at this area, and then reacted to it again at this area. Very good. Now, having done that, one other thing that tells us is that okay, we'll be anticipating for market to drop at least to this point. But if market doesn't drop, but this point will be marking it at the top. I don't want to mark the bottom. Now, this point we anticipating for market to drop. We also know that we'll also be anticipating for market to make a push-up reaction from this zone. Good. So now what do? Go to the daily time frame. So we'll go to the daily time frame here. We'll see that we can adjust this to this point. Then it's creating a base. And then we could come to the lower time frame here. On this lower time frame, we still work with what we've done on the higher time frame on our previous videos. Just as we said, we mark our order block here, then we mark our order block at this bottom here. Mark our order block at this bottom here. Okay, very good. So this being the case, we can see that we're looking for more anticipation. We're looking for market to at least get into this low, and we'll watch the reaction if it breaks the low or anything it does. So we could just pick our trend line and get it to this low. We could make it this break, but better still, I love to make it this way. Then we'll go to the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, so on the 4 hours time frame, on a sell trend, it is very risky to take buys on it. On a sell trend, it is very risky to take buys on it. Rather, you can possibly wait for rejections and then you sell off from there. So now we have have this very clear sell trade expectation. So if, since we've just been scalping it basically, we would have taken a swing from here and just hold it and go and sleep. You understand? Expecting market to slash to the lows, but yeah, we didn't do that. So what are we looking for? What are we looking for? Now we have this low. We have this low. Which washed out for market to respect several times. Market respected it here, bounced off it again here, came into the zone, reacted and sold, and then broke it. Pushed up, broke it again to the downside. So it's very clear that my anticipation for this particular market, it's clear for me to anticipate for sales. Understand? It's clear for me to anticipate for sales. It's clear for me to anticipate for sales. Taking a buy on this market is very risky for any reason whatsoever. So what do we do? Yeah, this is a nice point to make a sell entry. But then we'll drop our trend line. And if we were at the market at this morning where we got the break of trend line, we'll be taking our trade from this zone. Still yet, since we are on the market now, one thing we can do is we can mark our base, because this was the area market broke from. Yeah, so we'll consider it as our base, or some other persons will call it our mitigation and everything. So we'll mark it down. So having marked it, we could see the market did this, broke into the zone, came back, retested it slightly, and is already selling. Understand? And is already selling. So that popped up is Kira. They follow her too. Kira effect. So we just get in slightly at this place and put our stop loss here. So you just have to, all you have to do is calculate your risk from this entry here up to this point, and then you use it to know the particular lot size you could use to get into the market. First take profit will be this zone, while final take profit we can swing to this low. We can swing it to this low. So final take profit we can swing and hold market to slash this low. So that is our analysis for volatility. Then let's quickly take a look at volatility 25. Now for volatility 25, I clearly, with no doubt and no much talks, I'm anticipating for a buy. Now I got in for the first and second buy. Okay, no, I got in for a buy upon the second drop. So I'll explain. Yeah, before I begin to talk about all this, some persons will say I'm blabbing, I'm saying nonsense, and a lot of all that, or I'm rushing the trade. They don't understand what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing here. On the higher time frame, we mark our base, which is on the weekly time frame, and that is really a nice one. We can mark it here. At the same time, we can come and mark it here. You understand? So either ways, we're still on track. Then we'll go to the daily time frame. On our daily time frame, we also can see that things will get adjusted. So now for me, I could say, okay, market is wanting to get into this high. I could say market is wanting to tap into this high before it sells off. But then it has tapped into this particular base, this one here. So what would we do? In order to just, for newbies or people who would understand what we're saying, the best way we can explain this is saying we mark our first order block and then we mark our second order block. So having marked our first and second order block, very good. What we are reacting, what we took cells all the way from this order block down to this base here. We can see it here. But then we are already of the intent to take a buy here into this level, and let's see how it plays out. We go to the lower time frame. We saw that market respected this order block and at the same time this base or this zone, anything we could call it. And we can see the market is even respecting it again for the, like, it gave our break of market structure here, clear one, came back into the zone, gave a bullish engulfing and also bought up. Now we're looking at possibly market reacting from this zone for a sell or then breaking into the upside. We watch and see what market does. And then markets reacted again, coming down. It has given a decision candle here, rejection candlestick, so we should be getting in for a buy and holding it to at least this level. And then at that point we look at what market has to do. So now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, to get in straight, guys, we'll mark our order block, which is this particular candlestick. You understand? So we'll mark our order block, which is this particular candlestick. Now I just want to make it very clear so that you guys can understand what we are doing here. So having marked our order block here, the last consecutive candlestick, we've seen markets come into the zone first time, respect it to the upside, come into it again the second time, push to the upside, and then the third time making the third time move. So based on that, we'll be anticipating, yeah, this is our order block on smaller time frame. Yeah, I would not want to adjust it. Let's leave that line the way it is so the guys don't get confused. So first take profit zone will be this point. So this is a very sweet trade for you today, guys, and then you could just trade with proper risk management. Trade with proper risk management. So if you are taking your buy at this point, you should be putting stop loss at least at this low or at the overall low here, and let market roll. So what do? You calculate your risk to reward ratio on profitability and then you take your trade. So that is for this particular pair. Very clear, very sweet, nice setup. I think just for some persons who want us to go to lower time frame, this is what we have on lower time frame. So on lower time frame, you may want to see market drop a little bit before pushing up, and at the same time you may also not get that. So just look for your nice entry and take it. For my students, I will simply say read the character of markets, what market is doing around here. You can see that on the smaller zone it's giving us a break of trend line. Read the character here, break of structure and all of that. So that is what market has done. In order for it to take an entry here, that tells you that market might not even come to this zone any longer. So that being the case, put it on the weekly time frame back, and then we go to check the volatility 50. Now because this zone really has the weekly time frame, that is why I came to show you this one. So now this particular market is wanting to stress us, but we just watch it. Why I'm on the sell is I know it's giving us a buy, but I want to just scalp the drop and then pick the buy. So based on this, we can see that okay, we have had at least a strong support level on the higher time frame. This tells us that if we're looking out for any reaction, we'll be coming for a reaction at this other block here. At this other block here. But then let's go to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, one thing to look again or check out for is this zone. Okay, marking out this zone, that tells us that okay, we could possibly look out for market to react from this area. And then we previously used our other block at this zone here to sell off and make some profit. Previously used our other block at this zone to sell off and make some profit. So markets reacted off this particular level. Yeah, so markets reacted off this particular level. Yes. Good. So market reacted off this particular level and it broke it. So basically we expect market to just push up straight to the zone. But then I intended to see a little bit of drop, maybe weakening to this point around here, this low, before continuing to this side. So let's still keep our eyes crossed and see what market does. So this is the lower time frame. We've already had our rejection. Okay, multiple rejections from this areas 1, 2, and 3. Then we got this rejection here. So based on that rejection, I'm intending to pick my sales at least to either here or around this zone before market go back to the upside. But I'm willing to still get or allow my stop loss get hit. I won't enjoy that. I won't really enjoy that because I've secured a loss here at first entry, secured an entry again at this point. I expect market to break this zone and at least go to the downside before pushing up. That's trying to create the daily wick. So that's the case. If you're looking for a buy on this particular market, you need to see market get into the zone before you could properly begin to take any buys, because this is a clear break of market structure around here. So you should be looking out for taking a buy around the zone. You understand, guys? So that's that for this particular pair. So we can go to the lower time frame. Yeah, so getting to the lower time frame, you can see what is going on. We should expect market to drop at least to this level before we pick our buys. So that is all for now. Let's see the volatility 10 again once again. Okay, volatility 10 is still moving nicely. Volatility 25 also in nice position. So that's it, guys. Peace out. Please do well if you like the content I'm dropping. Please do well to help us and click the like button, subscribe, so we can grow this channel. And that's it, guys. Peace.